Ready as best you can if you would write this down for me, because this will be another one where I will say I told you so, but you did not listen. Draw yourself a rectangular coordinate system. If I was half of a teacher, I would have already had you one, but I didn't think that far in advance. Then write down these coordinates. Put a dot at 2, 2, and make sure you label it. It just helps if you label it. Put a dot at 0, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Put a dot at -3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. And then put a dot at -1, -1. What was this? -3, 1. Everybody there? Am I going too fast? Am I going too slow? Have you already checked out? Hey, did you go out and play mush ball? Oh, by the way, I ordered you mush balls. So that might not be as good as you think, because they're really hard when they start off. Everybody there? This is the point when you say, what in the world does this have to do with square roots?
What in the world does this have to do with square roots, Mr. Hahn?
Well, first of all, this is the directions. It says find the length and the width of this rectangle, and then find its area. Are you ready? You are to find the length, find the width, and the area. Now, please understand this, dear 7th grade children who lack any sort of ambition, drive to do anything. How in the world am I going to find the length, and how in the world am I going to find the width? And you cannot just go and look at it. You can't say, oh, well that looks like it's 3 and that looks like, that just don't work. Okay? And there's no easy way to do this. This is the reason why this falls into the square root category. Is anybody have any suggestions for me as to what the length and the width of that are? Madison.
Like, since it's 2 that way and 1 this way, maybe like 4.
So you're guessing, are you doing the exact thing I said you really can't do? I mean, if you look at this, here, let me draw, she is. Madison is doing the, math is kind of an exact science. There's not a lot of times you're going to look at something. Why will this not let me go all the way? Okay, let me draw this next. You don't have to do the sine for this. So I got this line here. Oh, wow, is that a little off on my 2 there? Sorry about that. Oh, if you look at this line here, okay, it's definitely going to be longer than 3, which is what you want to see there. Anybody have any other suggestions for me? Now, the nice thing about this, Zachary, yes.
Maybe 2
But see, again, you just can't guess. You're guessing with me here. And I'm just going to give you this here. The nice thing about coordinate systems is there's a whole bunch of right angles there and lines going everywhere. Why didn't you tell me to draw my other lines while I was there? Was somebody think about it? That's not bad. Freehand straight lines. And here is, ladies and gentlemen, the crux of the whole matter here. What color should we use? Let's go with this purple. Since you've got all of these right angles here, if you're looking at this side, you can make this, to find out that side, you can make this a right triangle. And that side there is the hypotenuse of that right triangle. And anytime you see right triangles, what should be going through your intellectual 6th grade,
A squared
7th
plus B
grade
squared
minds?
equals C squared. 9.
Who we said what?
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Exactly. Because when I draw that right triangle, children, I can get actual measurements. How far is it this? Just looking at this triangle, forget the rectangle for a moment. We're just looking for this line now. How far is this from here to here? I know that that's an exact measurement because it's 3 units this way. How high is it from here to here? Ladies and gentlemen? 1, 2, 3. How can I find out the hypotenuse of a triangle that has 2 legs that are 3 and 3? One more time, Madison.
A squared plus B squared equals C
The
squared.
Pythagorean theorem says a squared plus b squared equals c squared. What is my a? 3. What is my b? 3. They're both the same. I mean, they're different, but they're the same height. And what is 3 squared? 9, right? What is 3 squared? 9. What is 9 plus 9?
18.
18. If 18 equals c squared, this is where sometimes the wheels fall off. Anybody? What is c? What do you?
Square root of 18.
Yeah, it's the square root of 18. See how my projector. Now, if you see the square root of 18, children, you should say, well, I can't really leave it as the square root of 18 because what we did for yesterday was we simplified square roots. The square root of 18 simplifies to what? Everybody tell me. You break this down, remember, do the whole square root of 9 times the square root of 2. What is that simplify to? Square root of 3 times the square root of 3 times the square root of 2.
3 square roots of 2.
Thank you, this gives me an all. And guess what you just found? 3 square roots of 2 is, that is the length. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the complicated world of math. No longer is stuff just going to be given to you on a silver spoon. You sometimes have to figure that out. Now guess what we have to do? Anybody?
Figure out the width.
Got to do the same thing for the other triangle here. What color should we use, you ask?
What color should we use? Yes.
So we're going to get the same thing here. To find out the length of this, we have to form a right triangle there. What are the dimensions of that, Mr. Right Triangle? How high is it?
2 by 2.
2 and 2. So if I plug that into my a squared plus b squared equals c squared sort of thing, I get 2 squared plus 2 squared equals c squared. What is 2 squared? 4. What is 2 squared? 4. Somebody besides Olivia, if I have c squared equal to 8, what does c equal, Chase?
64.
No, that's 8 squared. I have this. I have c squared equals 8. What does c equal?
8.
I have c squared equals 8. What does c equal? Zach.
Square root of 8.
Yeah, the square root of 8. Now, can I leave it the square root of 8? Absolutely not, because it's not simplified. Square root of 8 is the square root of 2 times the square root of 2 times the square root of 2.
2 square roots of 2.
So 2 then goes 2 square roots of 2. So guess what? This is 2 square roots of 2. So there's my width.
Modifying the area, Mr. Hahn.
Thank you, Madison. Madison knows that I'm looking for the area, and I know the area of a rectangle is what? How do I find the area of a rectangle? Somebody said it out there. Area equals length times width. And what are my lengths and what are my widths? Length is 3 square roots of 2. And if I multiply that by 2, square roots of 2, ooh, something fun's gonna happen here, kids.
What's
Square root of 2 times the square root of 2 is gonna cross off to give me
2?
a 2. I still got this 2, and I still got this 3. When all the smoke clears and I multiply all that together, guess what I get?
12.
12. My area is 12 units. Or square units, I guess. Now, do you think that's true? Anybody? I don't know. Let's look and see. We'll blow this up life size here. If we were just spitball guessing here, and I figured, are there actually 12 full squares inside of this, or would there be close to that? Well, this looks like 1 full square, doesn't it? 1 full square, 2 full squares, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I put these 2 together, I get 7. Maybe this one and this one together, I get 8. What else do I have here? Maybe this one and this one together to get 9. This one and this one together to get 10. Oh, it's got to be close. This one and this one, 11. And these 2, 12 it is. Whatever. Trust the math. Trust the math, kids. Now, don't you look forward to having a problem like that on your homework?
Yes.
Aaron, what do you think? Maya, you probably like that. Do you not like to look at your work afterward and say, I'm capable of that? That is something I can actually do. As opposed to like when you were in first grade and you did 1 times 1 is 1 or whatever that was.
Yes.
Doesn't that, don't you like looking at all the work to finally do you get some success or feel some sort of achievement after setting out on a problem that takes a little, forget that. Let's try one here. I want to find one that you could actually do. I'll give you section 3 on this. Sure, right now, I want you to do problem. Look at page 522. Now, well, it doesn't matter. I would actually do this probably on some sort of, as a matter of fact, you will do this on a homework piece of paper. Right now, I want you to do practice letter F. Page 522, letter F. Right now, right where you're at. Letter F.